G'day there, mate. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we'll be continuing the war story of God of War 2018. Now, where we left off in the last episode, we actually closed off all the realm tears in Niflheim, and showed you how to unlock the Nuren chest. I think that's what it's called. That's at the beginning of the stage there. And I showed off the impossible challenge for one of the trials in Muspelheim. So, without any further ado, we're going back to Muspelheim and getting the last two keys needed for the 6th Arena's challenge. Because you need about 3 keys in total in order to attempt that challenge. Hey, Brock. Alrighty, so, realm door. Okay, so in we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Kill enemies before time runs out.
Ready?
Ready.
Speaking of which, just need to check the goals again for the shadow one more enemy and cleave about 9 more enemies. Ah, these little buggers. Might as well. As much as I'd like to take them all down in one go, I think we're rather wait till we're not on a timer.
Revenant to your right, brother!
Well, let's take out the Revenant first then. I always prefer to take them out fast and hard. Hate those things.
Revenant behind you, brother!
coming out of the woodworks. Whew.
We actually did it.
I was a bit worried there for a sec, actually. Okay, we acquired the second key. Key of the second.
Gate open.
Now I know we need 3 to actually get to the next challenge. But what would happen if we actually do all 5 challenges? Do we get any more keys? I suppose now would be a good time to actually find out about that. So after we do the next challenge here and get the 3rd key, we'll do the 4th to see if we get any more. If not, whatever. If we do, yay, bonus rewards for us. Challenge number 3. One of these ones.
Follow my lead.
Say the word. Whoa! Watch out!
Wolvers. Great. Nice.
Look, Thunder!
Left flank!
And of course it has to be puzzle ones. Not want to knock him in there, but oh well. 3 kills. Better stop stuff housing around here. Oh, I was about to say, but that didn't. Okay, I say 3 rounds of this, so last one, I believe.
More to the right!
8 of them? Oh my flippin' heck.
At the ready.
Come on, get out of here. A frickin' ogre. Why not? I got everything else. Stupidity on my part. Oh, come off that. Give me a chance to at least get up. This guy out. He's got a second kill in here. That's free. God, I can do that. Come on, Atreus, stop mocking him and let him come here. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Okay, let's get this gate open. This chest open.
I see the way up.
So do I. Alright, let's test to see whether or not if we get another key from doing the fourth challenge here. Don't know if we will, but it's always good to test it out. You know?
Now.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so we can just act. So just let us know that the hidden trial is open, so we can head straight for the summit. Alrighty then. So I guess we'll just go straight down. Let's see what this one involves. Okay. You ready? Time attack. Defeat as many enemies as possible before time expires. 20 is bronze, 35 is silver, and 70 is gold. So this is definitely going to put our skills to the test.
Ready?
Oh, you meant the boy, of course.
Of course you met the boy. So pretty much no stuff arting around, so that's good. straight into the killing. There's like plenty more enemies to kill. I wonder if the difficulty gets more and more challenging once we reach a certain marker. Like once we reach bronze, the enemies get tougher, then silver is tougher. She's been running more and more on the goddamn blaze of chaos here. Well, then again, they're good for taking out multiple enemies. Okay, now we just need to go for the goal. Got plenty of time left, but let's not jinx ourselves, shall we? That was a dumb idea to come charge in front of me. Ooh.
Tackle worm to the right, brother.
Dazzle worm. Hate those things. Better to take him out quickly. Could have done ignore me. Work too soon. Nice job, Atreus. Ooh, they are angry. 2.5 minutes left. We got this, people. Two more. And that's 70. Let's kill the rest of them, shall we? Oh, come off it. We need to worry about them, but still trying to kill them all the same.
We did it! We beat every level of every test. I don't think even Ragnarok can stop us now.
Because we'll have to see about that when the game comes out. Smoldering embers, perfect eye of the realm. Crest of flames, greater crest, crest of Suta. Ooh. So we can actually attempt the challenge again once we get enough food.
No, our journey awaits.
Okay then.
Alrighty, let's have to head back to Rock to see if we can actually do something with this stuff for us. So let's see what he can pull out of his butt this time. And given how short the episode is, we may or may not actually have an attempt at taking the Valkyrie Queen on. But again, we will see. Looks like we're going to need Hacksaw for this. He's got more than enough crests. Credit crests, sorry. So it just pretty much comes down to hack silver. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is actually cut it here, and I'm going to gear myself up, so we'll take on the Valkyrie Queen, so I will be right back. Alright, people, I am back, and as you can see here, we return to the Lake of the Nine. Now, I'm going to be taking the boat because I want to see if there's any more tales Mia has to tell us. Right, so in order to get to the Council of the Valkyries, we have to go near the oarsmen. Now, as you see here, I re-equipped the Valkyrie armor, even though I don't like the look of it on him, but we needed it. Okay, so over this way.
Mimir, is there a story for the giant with the flaming sword?
Stuart the Brave. Of course. We've spoken so much of frost giants. It's about time we instead met the most fiery giant of all. Back when Ymir first emerged from Ginnungagap, it was Stuart who followed next. He came from Muspelheim, the fire realm, bringing heat to the young cosmos, conjuring the sun from his primordial flame. But let's come back to that flaming sword, shall we? Stuart the Brave forged his sword of flame for one purpose alone: to burn down Asgard when Ragnarok comes at last. His destiny is to fall at the hands of Thor and Odin, but in so doing, strike the blow that leaves their realm in ash and ruin. And from that destruction, the world can be born anew. Until then, alone he waits in Muspelheim, never sleeping, ever honing his fiery blade. Brave, generous Stuart, who knows he lives but to his doom. All because he chooses to serve a grand cycle so much bigger than himself. To truly embrace your purpose and the patience and sacrifice it demands is to ensure your day will come.
Do you think we'll be there when that day comes?
Prophecy says Surtur the Brave will die at Ragnarok but take Asgard with him. Mimir says it's part of a grand cycle of death and rebirth, and Surtur accepts his fate. So, do you think there'll be any chance we might meet him again in the next game?
I've seen enough of war between the gods, but you, little brother, who can say?
So, though I say again that we never met him, but any possible chance we may meet him in the next game? That's what I would like to know. Now, again, I know I've said this before, but this boss is the toughest out of all of the Valkyries, and I'm not selling that short. She can instantly wipe you out within a couple of seconds if you're not careful. All right.
Whoa, you're back. Mimir, who is she?
Gunnar, mistress of war. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scenes.
Gunnar. Mimir said Gunnar, mistress of war. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled and invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites.
Sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task. She took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites.
So I don't really need to read the notebooks.
Ah, Gondul. Beautiful Gondul.
And?
Huh?
That's it? Beautiful Gondul? No story or anything?
Oh, sorry, lad. The sight of Gondul always took my breath away. Gondul had a silver tongue, a sharp wit, and struck a figure so stunning it literally drove men insane. Odin forbid her from setting foot in Midgard after a time, as insanity is not a welcome trait in Valhalla.
Is that right? Okay, so the journal will say what he is saying. This wasn't too sure, that's all.
This is none other than Geirdriful, the Master of Arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
Is what?
His army come Ragnarok. The entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the Great Hall endlessly, feasting, drinking, and fornicating themselves silly. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirdriful had her hands full training that lot.
Yeah, good save for words there, Mimir. I don't think the boy wanted to hear that last part.
This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields. This is Rota, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad. Although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Rota, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Rota must be beside herself.
Completely forgotten all about this law.
Ah, here we have Eir, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Eir was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm. Where her sisters were violent rapids, Eir was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and gods, and even a certain all-knowing sage who once drank too much and fell off a mountain. Not my proudest moment. Well, Hilda, mistress of battle. She and Odin got on quite well, actually. Her and the other Valkyries, not so much. She would spend most of her time here in Midgard observing discord between the living, and sewing some up herself from time to time. She lived for conflict. Some say she was conflict personified. I wonder what will become of her now that she's free.
Who can say?
Olrun, once the daughter of a powerful chieftain. She fell defending him during a Reaver attack. Olrun was escorted to Valhalla, where she chose to devote her afterlife to the pursuit of knowledge above all else. Quite unusual behavior amongst the constant drinking and feasting of her fellow Valhallian denizens.
How'd she end up a Valkyrie?
Odin. He saw a kindred spirit in Olrun's single-minded pursuit of knowledge. He appointed her as the Valkyrie's resident historian.
And there it is. Realm tear. Now this is going to be a tough battle. So I know I'm going to fail on the first go. So when I do, I'm going to cut the video there and then do some more recordings trying to attempt to win this. And I'll put in the bit when I actually win it. So here we go. First attempt. Whoa! You see what I mean about not being careful? See what I meant about not being careful?
Well, what's that fine mess?
I'll say. Didn't realize it took that long against that. Jesus. Alrighty. I'm gonna cut it here and then I'll get back to you guys once I actually beat it, so see you shortly. One way of doing it. Gotcha.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the Goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Well, we did it, I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free.
Single. Mimir said of Single, Queen of the Valkyries, although she does not appear to refer to herself as such. When Freya, the original Queen Valkyrie, lost her wings to Odin, Sigrun grudgingly took the position in her stead. Now she is free to reunite the Valkyries and attempt to stem the tide of the death flowing into Midgard.
So much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Head. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
Perfect steel. So, some more information. Turns out that Freya was the original Queen of the Valkyries. Okay. Definitely listening to look forward to a new game pleasure. Decided to do a challenge. Anyway, we're gonna see back at the shop what Brock can turn this into, and then we'll call it an episode. But I'm gonna take the boat there because there might be some more lore behind this. So, stone falls.
Wait, so Freya is the Valkyrie Queen? She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Head. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was Queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. I never knew how much until now.
Sorry. So Freya, the Queen of the Vanir goddess and Queen of the Valkyries. You can definitely bet she is going to get some retribution against us. I don't know how much more time I have left. This video did take quite a while. So let's finish this up quickly. And then more stories for us from the video. And as you clearly saw, we 100% completed the game. So we've done everything. this was quite a long journey. I will say that much. But definitely worth it. I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of time left, so I'll be going back and forth between the realm doors to actually see if I can get some more stories out of him near here.
What's it gonna be this time? Don't get this. Right. Lots of luck.
I thought he was going to make something out of this, but it's not. Alright, let's go back to the doors and see if we can get more stories out of this. If we don't, I'll call an episode. Matter of fact, call the game altogether. Quite a blast. And I enjoyed every moment of this. This makes me even more excited for God of War Ragnarok.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
While we were in Jotunheim, Freya found Mimir to ask where Odin might have kept her warrior spirit. That's a little scary. I agree. And once she regains that, there will be hell to pay. Alrighty, one more trip. I think that'll be the last of rehearing any tales, but I want to listen to every bit of it before we actually end up the episode, so we will see. Let's go back and forth between here.
Know any more stories, Mimir?
Of course, laddie, and yours for the asking. But I prefer the boat. In here is distracting.
Okay, and we already been in the boat, so I think that's pretty much all the stories we're going to get from him. So, with that being said, that is the end of God of War 2018. This has been a wonderful game to do a let's play off, and I enjoyed every moment of it. There were some frustrating points here and there, but hey, that's the fun of it. So anyway, that is going to do it for me. If I find any more stories, I'll be sure to post them right away. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show support for the channel. I very much appreciate that. Now, with that being said, thank you for joining the series, and thank you all once again. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Can't wait to see you all again and get God of War Ragnarok. So, thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care. Yeah.